morning, guys. How we doing this morning? This is going to be a love reading for you and your person. I'm being asked by one of my lovely spirit guides to do a love reading for you guys because it's time. All right, I'm sensing that things are slowly starting to improve for you guys on this Twin Flames journey here, okay? Before I get going, I do have a song in my head, okay, that's being channeled. It could be from your person. Your person could be trying to channel this song to you, or this could be just, this could just be a song that your person wants you to hear. It doesn't have to be, though. This doesn't have to be the situation. This is just the song that I got in my head. And it's a song that's like, let's talk about sex. Let's talk about sex. So I'm feeling that your person wants to talk about sex with you. And you might be in the stage where, you know, you want a little more than that. So you might have told them this, or maybe you're not in communication at all with this person. I'm sensing that you might not be, okay? So he or she may want you to be talking about sex, and that might be that's all that's on their mind, but for you, that's not all that you care about, okay? You guys have been most likely in a separation phase for a couple months now, and that's not the first thing that's on you guys' mind. But let's get right into it. What else do we need to hear? What else do you guys need to hear about your person today? All right, you guys share a cosmic bond with each other here, okay? You share a very cosmic bond, and I'm sensing that one or both of you may be able to communicate telepathically with the other. Now this might be a sensation here. It doesn't have to be words. It might start off with a feeling, and it might gradually progress into words. Now, if you're not feeling this yet, like I said, it's highly likely that you are going to feel this with your person quite soon. I also believe that your person is starting to believe in this cosmic bond as well. So they might be attempting to tug at your energy. Now, I don't know for sure, but I have a sense that they are tugging on your energy, and that's why this song was sent into your head, because they want to talk about sex with you. Okay, well, babe, you know, there's more to life than sex. I'm just saying, there's more to life than sex. You guys know this. You know, they know this too. I think they're just testing you. You know, they might have sent you some text messages trying to see if you'll respond. But honestly, deep down, I really think that confirmation, as my cat is scratching his little nails there, I think this person actually likes when you don't respond, because they're used to the type of women that blow their shit up constantly, and they can't leave them alone, and they're needy, and they're always the ones that are constantly trying to fuck them, and they're the highly sexual ones, was the woman. So let this man come to you. Let him give you the phone call. Let him set up the date. Let him set up the plan. Let him surprise you. I have a feeling this man is going to surprise you. You're not going to even know when he's going to call you. It's going to be so fucking random. Confirmation as the heat is turning on. It's going to be so fucking random. You're going to be like, oh my God, he's calling now? Like, I'm not even thinking about him anymore. And so I have a feeling that because you guys might have woken up this morning, or today, maybe today during the day, you finally, like, you put your foot down and you're like, you know what? I'm not going to communicate with him telepathically anymore. I'm going to focus on myself, and I'm going to get some work done today. I'm going to have a productive day today. I'm not going to focus all my energy onto him. And he can feel that. So that's why he might be communicating with you through music. Yeah, it's a possibility. It doesn't have to be the case here, all right? What else we got going on here? What else for you guys? pregnancy test. Interesting. Interesting, interesting, interesting. You know, I don't think that's resonating. I think that this deck is, that's all I want from this deck right now. That's the message that I'm getting from Spirit, is that this is the only card that I wanted out of that deck right now. That's what feels right. So let's change decks here. Changing decks. Alright. Spirit, friends, and family. What else does the collective need to hear about their person? Alright. I love this card. You know why, guys? Because whenever I see Knight of Pentacles, I think of your person stacking up the riches. He is stacking up the riches. That's what he's doing right now, okay? Your person is stacking up their financial resources for you and for them. They don't have to be doing that, though. They could be doing some self-work, but this person likes the slow and steady approach here, okay? They're not the type to jump into things like you might be. I have a feeling that you guys might... excuse me for a second. My mouth's dry. I need a little bit of water. I think that they are feeling like they felt since the beginning that they wanted to jump into things with you, but they were still feeling you out, guys. They have trust issues just like you, and they thought that it was too good to be true, guys. The connection, confirmation, the connection that they had with you guys, you know, it was something that they've never experienced before, and so they have no other choice but to go off and stack up their riches and go on their healing journey, because they don't want to hurt you. They don't want to be like every other guy that you've been with. They don't want to do that to you. So they're doing this, they're not doing this to you guys. They're doing this for you, okay? I want you guys to see it this way. Looks like there was something on there, but it's not. Yeah, so I don't want you guys to get angry at this person being distant. They're doing this, honestly, to help you and to help themselves. They know that if they rush into it, like every other relationship they might have had, it might not be the right timing, and they might blow it. They might blow their chances. They want to impress you guys, okay? They when they meet you again, when you guys encounter again and see each other again, they want to be a whole different person. They want to be a whole different energy. They want to treat you like the queen that you are, okay? That's the kind of vibes that I'm getting here, okay? 8 of Pentacles, yes. So both you and your person, yeah, this is a confirmation right here, guys. So 8 of Pentacles, I believe this is your energy. Knight of Pentacles is their energy, okay? So you guys are working your craft, okay? You're trying new things. You might be learning tarot. You might be on a pursuit of a new venture, a new work adventure. Venture, it doesn't matter. But you're honing on your skills. You're trying new things you've never tried before. You could be making candles. You could be, you know, learning how to grow plants on your own. Maybe maybe growing plants, selling plants, creating a plant nursery, cooking, you know, writing. You could be, yeah, making affirmations, making TikTok videos, positive TikTok videos. You could be doing anything positive for yourself, but I have a feeling that both of you guys are onto something new here. I don't know for sure about your Knight here, about your person. I'm not sure if he's starting a new work venture, but he's putting in the work. That's all that you need to know. But for you guys, yeah, you're starting something completely new. And this is another reason why you guys are still separated, is because you guys are still learning how to perfect your skills, okay? Now, when you guys come back together, it's important that when you come back together in this beautiful cosmic bond, in order for this to be the cosmic bond that it is, you guys also need to be completely secure in your new job. You need to be, you don't have to be, but it'll just make things a lot easier, because I have a feeling for my collective, you guys are the type of people where you need to you need to feel like you're doing something productive, and you need to feel like you're helping people in some sort of way. Virgo energy here. You don't have to be a Virgo though. This is just the kind of energy that I'm getting. Could be Scorpio, Virgo. Honestly, you could be any sign here, but I know that Virgos are known for, like, they feel like they're useless unless they're being productive and unless they are making money. Like, they have a very hard time resting. Like, even when they're resting, they still can't relax. They're like, well, I need to at least have one client today. I need to do one reading today at least to feel like, even on their rest days. That's just how you guys are. Whatever work that you might do, that's the vibe that I'm getting here. Oops, I just dropped some stuff on the ground. All right, let's see. I'm gonna keep shuffling because I feel like that might have been a fluke. It didn't feel right. You gotta go with your intuition sometimes. So I'm gonna use that as a sign too. You guys might be feeling like you need to rush into it with this person, but your intuition is telling you not to. Like, you honestly might have felt like, oh my gosh, I need to respond. He's been texting me. I want him to know that I still love him. Guys, he knows that you still love him, okay? He knows that you still love him, and he likes when you ignore him. Like I said, he finds thrill in it. You know how men are, like, they like the quest. They like the journey. They enjoy women that are hard to get, because when you're too easy, when you're always available, they don't respect that. You might have been like that in the beginning. You might have just fallen like head over heels for him, like very, very easily. I'm getting a confirmation, like I'm feeling this feeling in my arm that's telling me like this is what happened with you guys. And that's why he didn't take you seriously, was because he thought that you were just like every other woman that was in his life, and he didn't like that. He didn't trust that. Okay, so he's now falling for you even harder because he sees that you're putting in the work. He sees what you're doing. He has your, even if he might be blocked on certain things, he can still see you somehow. And he might hear about you from friends, from cousins, from anybody. Okay? Yeah, 9 of Cups energy. Beautiful, beautiful energy for you guys here. I love it. I love to hear it. Love to hear it. So, 9 of Cups is all about all of your wishes being fulfilled at this time. And if they're not already being fulfilled, your wishes are on your way to you. I want you guys to know that you guys are breaking out of a mindset of, you guys used to literally believe that you had to work so hard to get what you want. And I'm having a hard time delivering this message because, yeah, I have this belief too. And Spirit wants to remind you guys that it's hard to break out of these old patterns. It's not easy. It's like breaking out of these old patterns of feeling like you need to constantly be working. You need to constantly be doing something. You know, I mean, that's not your new reality now. Now you're going to easily be having your wishes fulfilled. As long as you put in the work and you're having fun, you're going to make the money. The money's going to come to you easily. It's not going to feel like you have to go out of your way to get this money. You're not going to have to force it like you used to. You're not going to have to feel drained. All you have to do is just be. Okay? All you have to do is hold the vibration of love. Put out love. Spread love. Help people. Be genuine. If you're genuinely helping people, this is the new vibration on the planet. And it has to do with manifestation. Manifestation is all about being the vibration of what you want. You don't have to go searching for it. You just have to be it. Become the high vibration. Feel the self-love. Embody the self-love. Embody is a huge word that I'm hearing from Spirit. I want you to like think of the word embody and capitalize it and write it down somewhere. Because when it comes to manifestation, the word embody is like the only word that you really need to remember. Okay? Confirmation. My fridge just turned on there. Made a noise there. All right, 5 of Pentacles reversed here. Yeah, so you guys are breaking out of a situation where you guys felt like you had to hide yourself from the world. Could have been like a situation that stemmed from how you were raised, okay? Could have been, yeah, you might have been raised with a mother or father who locked you away in your room because they couldn't handle they couldn't handle the fact that you were witty. You were always on to them. Like, you could see them for who they really were. They didn't like that. Not only that, you would reflect your energy back to your parents because you're an earth angel and you don't put out bad energy. What parents don't understand about children is that they're only in a bad mood because they're reflecting, the children is reflecting the parents' energy. So you guys were reflecting your parents' own energy in the past, but you guys are breaking out of this, okay? You're breaking in, so that your parents might have put thoughts into your head that made you feel like you should never put yourself out there. Like you should never, they made you believe that you have no skills. They made you, it's so sad. Like they made you believe that, I keep hearing Cinderella. That's literally how they wanted you to feel. Like, you know, Cinderella though, like she's beautiful, she's powerful, she's a princess. And you guys, that's who you are. But you were made to believe that you're like this orphan and that you deserve to be locked away and that no one wants to hear your voice and you have nothing good to say and that you were always punished and locked away in your room whenever you spoke up for yourself. And whenever you might have talked back because your parents were just, they were being unreasonable. Like anytime you call them out on their bullshit, they're like, get in your room, go in your room. It's like, are you fucking serious? Why have kids if you're gonna steal away their power? If you're gonna make them feel like self-hatred? If you're gonna just lock them away from the world and make them feel like they need to close off, they need to, like this might have made you guys feel insecure your whole life because of what they did to you. Anyways, we'll get into that later, but with this card being in reversed, it means that you guys are breaking out of those old beliefs. I believe your person is too. Because this is a love reading. So you guys had a similar upbringing here, okay? Yeah, confirmation. 8 of Swords. Confirmation. Yep. You guys grew up, like you guys, I have a feeling that you and your person are two of the most attractive people that ever existed in this entire planet. And I mean that when I say that. I mean, you guys are extremely, extremely attractive. And this is the kind of beauty that you can't go find. It's who you are. You have this beauty also because you're a beautiful spirit. And so whatever people tell you, they always say like, this is going to be very controversial, but this is my channel, so I get to say what I want. And I know you guys respect it because that's why you're here. When someone looks like they don't take care of themselves and they're physically like not attractive at all, unless they're under a spell and they haven't seen their beauty yet, a lot of times, honestly 9 times out of 10, your looks have to do with who you are. And nobody wants to tell you this, but it's true. I just got a confirmation. If you're a very great person inside and out, you are going to be naturally more beautiful. This is you and your person. You don't have to go get Botox. You don't need it. You don't need surgery. And I'm not hating on anybody that does. Maybe I shouldn't have said that. Honestly, I even considered getting it before too. I never did though. Anyways, long story short, you guys have this natural, exquisite beauty. All right? And now, what I'm trying to get at here is that your parents always tried to take that away from you. Not only that, they put this brainwash and this confusion into your head. That's the message that I was trying to say here. But honestly, I meant both things that I just said. If you don't like it, then you're not part of my collective. All right? Now, also another thing about the twin flame journey is you are attractive people. That's another reason why everybody was so against you, even your own parents. I'm feeling like this really uncomfortable feeling because someone doesn't want me to talk about this right now. I don't know who it is, but somebody doesn't want me to talk about this right now. Well, I don't care. I'm still going to talk about it because this helps people. And I'm here to help people. So I don't care who I offend, who I upset. I'm going to tell it how it is. Okay? So both of you two here, you and your person, you were made to believe that you were ugly because the people that raised you were ugly. That's what I'm trying. That's the message that I was supposed to say in the beginning. It's not about looks, but it is when it comes to people that treat you like shit. You notice how the people that treat you like shit, they're always jealous of your looks? Have you ever noticed that? They are. And that's why they had to lock you away in your room and make you feel insecure and make you feel like you can never find your cosmic bond that you deserve. Because they were never meant to have a cosmic bond because they're not cosmic people. They're not cosmic souls. They don't have a soul. They don't have feelings. I have a feeling that the parents that raised you, like I said, I've said this before in other videos, they literally get off on seeing you upset. They only have joy when they see other people going through it. Yeah. Yep. Yeah. 5 of Swords. It's like, this is who you really are over here. Over on this mountaintop with your hands out. You're like, hell yeah! I got the spirit within me. I got the world in my hands. Okay? But one or both of your parents constantly, they always were sitting here on your shoulder trying to fog up your thoughts. That's what they did to you. That's how they made you feel insecure. And this is happening with both you and your person. And this is why you and your person aren't together yet, is because you're still working through these feelings of insecurity because of what your parents did to you. You might wake up every morning with like this self-hatred left over from the brainwash of your family and the things that they would say to you. And it wasn't outright. It wasn't like obvious things that they would say. It was just like their own energy, like their own insecurities would what's the word I'm getting at here? What's the word I'm looking for? Their own insecurities would affect you. I mean, their own insecurities would seep into your own mind. One of your parents might have been anorexic. For instance, they don't have to be. You might have had an eating disorder because of one of your parents. Your parents had a lot of negative self-talk about themselves. And they did this purposely because they knew that it would affect you. They knew that it would affect the way that you see yourself. It would affect your power, your strength, your beauty, your charisma. It would affect your creativity. And so it would make you honestly feel like you wanted to stay in your room locked away because you felt like you had no inspiration, like you weren't even excited to grow up. No wonder why you and your person are distant. You're working through these spiritual attacks that were put on you since the day that you were born. I'm having a feeling that both you and your person, you love being alone. Because you realize that being around people makes you feel like this. Makes you feel cluttered in your mind. You've been around people your entire life, both you and your person, that did nothing but deny who you really were. And whenever you felt excited about something, they always had to tear you down. They always had to make it about them. They always had to doubt you. Let's say you were talking about a new career that you were doing. One of your friends, let's just say one of your best friends that you grew up with would say things like, "Oh, you're doing that? Oh, okay. I didn't really see you doing that." Just like little things like that. Little things like that over and over and over again that eventually weigh on you, and it makes you have such self-doubt that you feel like you're not valuable to do anything on this planet because of the things that they say to you. It's not fair. I think that's all I have for you guys today, though. All right? I just want you to remember that your person is taking their time for a reason. You guys are both battling demons that are working their way out. But it's all mental for both of you guys. It's all mental. And I don't even know if you guys are ready for the phone call yet either. You are, but at the same time, you want your person to initiate, and like I said, you also want to make sure that you are fully secure in your new career. Because that's what gives you guys the most self-love, is when you are fully secure with what you do and how you do it. Okay? I also have one more channeled song for you guys that I heard when I woke up this morning. It's Never Let You Go by Justin Bieber. Yeah, so that's the song that I got. That's the vibe that I have for you guys. I got my favorite girl. That's how he feels when he thinks about you. Not feeling no pain or fear. So that's the kind of vibe that he's into. Like, that's the kind of vibe that he is working his way towards. Your person is going through so much right now that you guys don't even understand. You can't even begin to understand what they're going through. Or maybe you can, but this is my reminder to tell you guys that your person is doing the work. They're doing the work. I'm not going to share any personal details here because I don't know for sure here, but I have a feeling for you guys that your person is doing work behind the scenes that you have no idea how much that they are struggling right now. You have no idea, like, even the situation with them and their ex. I mean, not to spare them anything, but I think it's a lot worse than you thought. I have a feeling that their ex was threatening to kill them if they were to leave them, and I have a feeling they were involved with very powerful people that could do things to your person. It's like that, you guys. It's that dark. All right, so I know you guys are still in a separation period right now, but give yourselves both some time to heal from both of your pasts. Okay? Do positive affirmations. You guys both need to constantly be reminding yourself of your value constantly throughout the day, all day long, for this collective, for this relationship to work. Okay? I love you guys so much. Enjoy your day, and I'll talk to you soon. Bye.